Hello, thank you so much for purchasing with Medium Emary. Hello, my dear. I know it's been a while. I hope you're doing well. I'm sorry about the confusion about not receiving your questions. I've been receiving so many requests to that. I get backed up with the emails and I don't see sometimes emails that are being sent to me, but we resolved that, so that's good. So I have your two questions here, and I'm going to do a quick little prayer. So let's do a quick little prayer. We ask the universe now to reveal to this client in time what she needs to know. We ask that the information that comes through may come through God's higher purpose, God's higher intention. Anything of negative vibration or negative energy is not welcomed in this reading, as we ask to connect to this person's spirit guides and angels to reveal what she needs to know. We ask again that this reading is surrounded by a white light protection. Anything of negative vibration, be gone, as anything that comes through will only be of God's higher purpose. Amen. All right, so let's start shuffling here. I desperately want to sell my house and move to a different location. I feel like I'm always walking on eggshells. Living here cannot be my true self or the count of my grumpy neighbor. He has betrayed me in the past, complained about my dogs barking, when in reality it had to do with the boyfriend I was living with at the time. So when the boyfriend moved out, his complaints neighbor came back to haunt me in a devastating way. I believe my neighbor has some mental issues, and just seeing him makes my skin crawl. I think it's of my best interest to move away from here. Do you see me from this year? Perfect. Let's ask that question. Alright, so basically these questions are mainly about your move, so this is really important. We ask your guides again to clarify and bring in the best guidance right now in regards to this client's move. So these cards just flew out for you. I'm going to pull out a couple more. We ask, will she move? Will there be a move this year for this client? Will there be a move this year for this client? Will there be a move this year for him? Alright, so the feeling I'm getting, and I never sugarcoat things, I like being honest with people and being honest with what I'm picking up. I have a feeling that I don't see you moving this year. I don't see you moving this year, but I definitely seeing the process taking place. This represents goals and creating those goals. So your guides are kind of saying now, start making those goals, start preparing those goals, start beginning the process of making those goals to sell your house, to move, to, you have to start putting in that energy to begin that process, and it's going to be a long process. This represents how trapped you feel in this place, how uncomfortable you feel there, how you feel like there's no way out, and you feel stuck. So they're saying to not feel stuck, you need to start making your goals, start setting goals, and start just like imagining this happen, even though it's not happening yet. I'm also picking up here, this represents, sorry, my dear, my baby woke up, but she fell back asleep, so I'm going to continue. Alright, so the next card you had here represents, it's interesting, so your intuition is being accurate about your neighbor and how you said, you get creepy energy from him, or you feel like he has mental issues. This card represents somebody that you're dealing with that lies a lot, or that's dishonest, that's trying to get away with something, that's just overall just playing you, and this is obviously him. So your intuition was confirmed here. So if you see this person's like trying to get away with the swords, run away. And these people are strong liars too. They're liars, or they could be sociopaths or whatever you want to call it. So it's kind of saying that there's obviously dishonesty here, and there's lies, and he obviously isn't someone you could trust, and that feeling you're getting is confirmed and it's accurate. Now the rest of the cards I'm feeling, so it's like I'm feeling like things for this process just needs to start occurring. I don't see you moving this year. I just see you this year actually getting things prepared or getting things like done to make it happen. I see this year just being the year of figuring out things, paperwork, or just figuring out what you're going to do, but definitely starting the process of selling your house. I feel like the cards are giving you a go to begin that process and start setting goals. But definitely this year is just all about the process of it, and figuring out research, seeing what you have and what you don't, seeing where you want to live, um, getting ideas, you know, looking at different options. That is something that I feel like your guides are saying that this year is going to be about, and you should go for that. Go for it. Like, don't be afraid to do that. Don't be afraid to begin that process. Um, as this represents, like, it's hard to have patience with the situation, but like, it's for the good of things, because it's only allowing you to uh, have more time to find the right place, to find what you're looking for. Okay, this represents obviously taking charge. So this is again a go for it, go do it. Start setting goals, take charge of the situation, take charge of finding out um, who could help you sell the house, or where you want to move, or what's the best place to go to. It's just about taking charge now and setting goals. So taking charge and setting goals. That's what this year is going to be about. I don't see a move happening this year. This year is just about taking charge and setting goals and preparing the process to making it happen. And this just in the end represents sadness and heartache going through this experience, which I understand you're going through a lot, but they're saying it's okay, this is just temporary. You're preparing yourself to eventually be where you want to be in a happier place. All right? So, all right, so let's see. I'm going to ask about the state. If you would move, I feel like you would probably do within 2 years. I would say within the next year. The next year I would see that happening more. This year I don't see it happening. Next year I would say I see more of the move actually taking place, or you knowing where you're gonna go and knowing more of like what's gonna happen. Okay. So your next question is for would moving out of state be in my best interest? Moving out of state for oh, this. Okay, let's do it again. That card kind of flew out, but let's see again. Okay, this was trying to come out. This just keeps on talking about like the whole process of the move and the whole thing of this year just being focused on the process. So as I'm tuning into the question itself and I'm pulling out the rest of these cards, I'm feeling too that question is would moving out of the state be, but I feel like there's a really good energy coming out of that. So for me it's like saying yes. Um, I actually feel that it would be a good idea for you to move out of the state. Um, and I feel like you would be happier. There's a feeling I'm picking up that if you would move out of the state, it would be a state like really like close to you, not that far. So it wouldn't be like you're going to a state really far away. There's the state I'm picking up, it would be a state that's close to you. Um, but I am seeing a really strong possibility of a move out of the state. Um, and it would be a state that's near you, not, I don't know if it's next door or a little bit further down, but close. I just don't see you moving to a completely very far away state. So I'm going to pull out more cards for that just to confirm. Yes, I am getting positive cards here. This represents a form of celebration. This represents moving forward into something and things just happening in the right time. And then this represents just working hard. So this is going to require a lot of hard work, a lot of time figuring this out and figuring out where you're going to go. But it's all going to be worth it. That's the energy I'm getting. And then this just represents that celebration that I'm talking about, that you'll start feeling good about it. And then this represents like it's all going to happen in good time, but it's like really positive. It's like this option would be really good for your path and really good for you. So I'm picking up a yes with that, and I'm seeing like I'm feeling like it's gonna be a state close by, and I'm getting good energy out of that, hun. I'm getting good energy out of that. So maybe you should start looking into that or seeing what you feel is comfortable and just start checking things out. Like I said, that this year is just going to be about the process, but your guides really want you to start taking charge and making goals because if not, you're always going to be stuck and feeling trapped in this situation and you don't want to. So that is what I'm feeling, hun. I very much hope you enjoy this mini quick tarot card reading. It was a pleasure, and I'm always here for you, my darling, and I hope you have a beautiful day, and it was very nice to speak to you again, and I'm always here, so lots of love from the heavens above. Bye now.